Flu season is off to an early start in Alabama and across the Southeast.
An important forecast coming up. We've got Thanksgiving, Black Friday, and the Iron Bowl all coming up, and we'll have the forecast details for all of those events coming up.
Coming up in sports, a local baseball standout is ranked top 5 nationally. We also preview the basketball action for tonight. EAN Local News starts now.
This segment of EAN Local News is brought to you by Waldrop Manufacturing, metal buildings made right here in Calhoun County.
Hello, we're glad you could join us. I'm Mike Stedham.
And I'm Katie Edwards.
Alabama is one of 6 southeastern states already reporting high levels of the flu. Emergency rooms say flu-like illnesses accounted for almost 3% of all visits last week, according to state health officials. That's well ahead of the usual flu season, which typically peaks in December or January in Alabama. The bright red states on this map, Louisiana, Mississippi, Florida, Georgia, and South Carolina, are also reporting much higher flu cases this month based on the most recent data from the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention. There is some good news. COVID cases, which began to rise sharply this summer, have apparently peaked and have now fallen below 1% of all emergency room cases in Alabama. And doctors say that although flu is on the rise, it's still not too late to get a flu shot because the season is just getting underway, and the more protection a person has, the better.
When we come back, Thanksgiving will be shared throughout Anniston tomorrow.
For metal buildings in Alabama and the Southeast, Waldrop Manufacturing is your one-stop source. A Waldrop metal building provides the coverage and protection your investments need. They specialize in carports, RV covers, portable buildings, and storage buildings. Stop paying rent for storage. With Waldrop's price per foot, you can actually save money by buying straight from the manufacturer. Waldrop buildings are guaranteed because Waldrop manufactures buildings with U.S. steel right here in Calhoun County. Waldrop Manufacturing, serving the entire Southeast. Give them a call today. This segment of EAN Local News is brought to you by WM Grocery, located in Heflin, Wadowee, Roanoke, and in Piedmont.
2 of Anniston's community centers will be open on Thanksgiving Day to provide a traditional holiday feast to everyone who shows up. The city's Public Relations Director, Jackson Hodges, has the details on these special events.
This Thanksgiving is a time to rejoice. It's a time to help our fellow man, and there are going to be 2 awesome free Thanksgiving meal events on Thanksgiving Day, November 23rd this year in the city of Anniston. To start, we will have our annual Thanksgiving feeding at the Carver Community Center located off of West 14th Street. That will begin at 11 a.m. and go until 1 p.m. The program during that event is put on by the Pot Amana Lodge and their partner organizations. We're super thankful for them. So please be sure, go check out the Carver Community Center to get you some free Thanksgiving food on Thanksgiving Day.
And Hodges says the city will also be providing a Thanksgiving feast for residents of other neighborhoods.
Also on Thanksgiving Day, we're going to have a free Thanksgiving feeding at our Wiggins Community Center. So there are 2 chances to get some great Thanksgiving food this holiday season, so don't miss it up. You can also you can inquire about delivery options at the Wiggins Community Center. You can reach them at 256-231-7628 and see if you could have your meal delivered, perhaps if you're disabled or you have a hard time getting in or out of the house. There's no reason anyone should go hungry Thanksgiving. So if someone you know could benefit from this information, please tag them, share it, or send it to them.
When we come back, Jacksonville State University is planning a big fundraiser featuring 4 country music stars who are also alumni of that school.
Since 1993, WM Grocery has been a major part of our local community. WM offers the very best in fresh produce and an outstanding meat department. WM also has many local products not found anywhere else and fresh sushi every day. If you need an event catered, come see Mrs. K at any WM store. Curbside pickup is also available for your online grocery orders. Be sure to download the WM app for all the deals of the week and shopper rewards. Go check them out today at any of their locations.
We take pride in our community and appreciate your business.
This segment of EAN Local News is brought to you by Oxford Lumber. Come visit any of our locations in Oxford, Jacksonville, Talladega, and Roanoke.
A benefit concert is being planned for December 14th at 7 p.m. to raise money for the Randy Owens Center for the Performing Arts, starring the singer for whom the facility is being named. Aside from Owen, who is the lead singer for the world-famous band Alabama, the show will feature 3 other former JSU students turned Nashville hitmakers: Jamie Johnson, Riley Green, and Gordon Mote. Limited general admission tickets are available for $500 per person, with all proceeds helping to establish JSU scholarships and supporting the Randy Owens Center. Scholarships are also available, which include the following VIP perks: reserved seating, parking, a pre-concert cocktail hour, a post-concert meet and greet, and a signed commemorative poster. Visit jsu.edu/rock-on, that's ROC-ON, for tickets and sponsorship details.
Well, tomorrow's the big day. Everybody coming to visit, or we're going to go visit somebody. We're all going to be on the road. We're having people visit us. What's the weather going to be like?
Well, I don't know, but I know somebody who does. John Holder joins us now in the EAN Weather Center to tell us all about the Turkey Day weather.
Mike and Katie, it's looking like we're going to have a dry and cool Thanksgiving Day coming up tomorrow. We'll have the complete Turkey Day forecast next.
For over 60 years, Oxford Lumber has been servicing our area, and our customer service has always been our main focus. Our customer service is what sets us apart from anyone else. From the moment you enter, our highly trained staff will treat you like family.
To enthusiastically provide total customer satisfaction within a positive and self-fulfilling employee relations environment. Visit us at any of our 4 locations or at oxfordlumber.com.
Certainly a much cooler day today across East Alabama as opposed to the last several days. Today, with all the clouds in place, only 51 for the high. So we went from above average on the temperatures to way below average for the highs. Now the nighttime low is still a little bit above the average with a cloud cover in place. 46 for the low this morning. Our average is about 40. The record high temperature 79. The record low temperature 20 degrees. Sun rising on Thanksgiving morning at 6:22 and sun setting on this Thanksgiving Eve at 4:38. Weather on your street for tonight, going to take you to Wellington Road out in Wellington in northern Calhoun County. Mostly cloudy skies, and it is going to be cold tonight. Got a cold Thanksgiving morning ahead, 34 for the low tonight. Then coming up tomorrow, Thanksgiving Day, pretty good temperatures, 58 degrees for the high, a little bit below average for this time of year, but partly sunny skies, no rain in the forecast. Glade Road out in Lindlock, if you're in that area and you're having a Thanksgiving festivities going on, if you got that going on at Lindlock or anywhere across Calhoun and Cleveland counties, the weather is going to be A-OK. Some temperate temperatures. Let me start that over. That's temperate temperatures. I don't know where that. Let me start the whole thing. That'd be the best thing. All right. Well, certainly today, temperatures are much cooler than the last several days. Only 51 for the high today after being in the 70s the last several days. That's actually below normal for this time of year. We go from above normal to below normal. Nighttime lows because of the cloud cover still above the average, 46 for the low this morning. Record high temperature 79, the record low at 20. Sun rising tomorrow on Thanksgiving at 6:22 and the sunset on your Thanksgiving Eve tonight at 4:38. Coming up with weather on your street tonight, take you out to Wellington Road in Wellington in northern Calhoun County. Mostly cloudy skies, but it is going to be cold tonight, 34 degrees, so a chilly start to your Thanksgiving coming up tonight all across East Alabama. Thanksgiving Day, going to take you out to Glade Road in Lindlock. Partly sunny skies, no rain in the forecast. That's the big deal. Temperatures still a little bit below average for this time of year, 58 for the high, but this is kind of typical Thanksgiving weather here in East Alabama. All in all, a pretty nice day coming up tomorrow. And Another important day is Black Friday. Below average temperatures. We're going to start off with temperatures right around maybe 40 degrees in the morning. That's the important part of the day. That's when people are getting out and getting those sales going. Then we'll be right back up into the upper 50s in the afternoon. Leon Smith Parkway in Oxford. It's going to be bustling out there on Friday morning as you start the Black Friday shopping again. Morning temperatures around 40, but we'll be up in the upper 50s again by the afternoon. 7-day forecast. That includes another big event that is coming up, and that is the Iron Bowl coming up at Jordan-Hare Stadium in Auburn. Now, we know not everyone's going actually to Auburn to the game. If you are, temperatures are going to be in the low to mid 60s. Here, where most folks will be having big parties and get-togethers and things like that, the weather's going to be good. If you're out and about getting those Iron Bowl party supplies, sunshine about 61 degrees on Saturday afternoon. Another nice day coming up on Sunday. Plenty of sunshine, no rain in the forecast. The high around 60 degrees. Our next chance of rain coming up actually on Monday. Got a small chance coming up on Friday, and then a 20% chance of a shower on Monday. High temperatures are going to again be below the norm for this time of year, with temperatures in the mid to upper 50s, and some cold nights coming next week as we're going to drop way back down into the 30s once again, close to freezing across East Alabama. Now let's take a look at the temperatures. We start to look out a little bit into the end of November and the 1st of December, and actually temperatures are going to be leaning toward being a little bit below average. You saw that. That takes us into the 1st of December on our 7-day forecast, and you're seeing that all across the eastern side of the country, temperatures below or close to below average for this time of year. So some cool weather coming as we end November and begin the month of December. And we want to tell you that sports is coming up. Some big news involving Oxford High School baseball player Carter Johnson. Namath Pitts has the details right now. Namath?
Thanks, John. The Oxford Yellow Jackets baseball team is getting ready for their first season with someone not named Wes Brooks leading the team. They are in good hands, though, with Carter Johnson returning for the Yellow Jackets. Oxford slugger Carter Johnson was ranked 4th nationally in Prep Baseball Report's rankings of the top players in the class of 2024. The rankings comprise of the top 500 players in the class of 2024, which were selected by Prep Baseball Report's scouting staff. Johnson was one of 10 players from the state of Alabama in the rankings and was one of 2 players from the state in the top 30. He helped lead Oxford to a Class 6A state baseball championship last season, finishing with a .407 batting average and leading the team with 5 home runs. He also racked up 37 RBIs and posted a .494 on-base percentage. Johnson participated in the Prep Baseball Report's high school All-American game at the Milwaukee Brewers American Family Field back in September. Thanksgiving is tomorrow. Happy Thanksgiving, by the way. But that is not stopping local teams from hitting the hardwood today for basketball action. Let's preview all the games involving local teams. Let's start in Class 6A. The Oxford girls and Zayana Whitfield are on the road at Opelika. Now, this is not a quick trip. With Thanksgiving coming tomorrow, Oxford making the trip down towards the Auburn area where they will face off against Opelika. Cleburne County boys and girls are on the road at Faith Christian. Again, Corey Hughes' team, we've talked about it, playing good competition, playing higher classification teams, playing local teams. It is no different today on the eve of Thanksgiving. They are playing Cleburne County. White Plains, Coach Chris Randall and his team facing what's been a really good program. That's the Lincoln Golden Bears. White Plains on the road, Coach Chris Randall's team playing at Lincoln. Weaver boys, Coach Bo Wynn and the Bearcats are hosting Greene County. Weaver obviously has been a little up and down, staying in and out of foul trouble, you could say. But for Coach Bo Wynn's team, the sky is the limit. If they can put it all together, they host Greene County. Now the Weaver girls are hosting Randolph County. Randolph County made the trip yesterday to Cleburne County. Now they make the trip to Weaver. They're getting their travels in for Thanksgiving as Randolph County is on the road in girl action at Weaver. There's also wrestling action today as well. The Weaver Bearcats girls are on the road, them and Southside, who's a little bit outside of our area zone. But the Weaver Bearcats, Coach Fulmer's team, also getting their travels in as they make the trip to Birmingham to face off against a multitude of teams as they are competing in the Hewitt-Trussville Girls Grappling Tournament. This is a wrestling tournament. The grappling is just the name, but this tournament is at Hewitt-Trussville. That is your wrestling action for today. I'm Namath Pitts. Happy Thanksgiving to all of you. We will see you back here Friday. But other than that, that's it for EA and Local Sports. Let's go back over to Mike and Katie.
Thanks for those updates, Namath, and thank you for watching us today.
You can find us here online every weekday on Facebook, YouTube, or Instagram, and on our website, eastalabamanow.com. Just go to our video feed and watch us whenever it's convenient for you.
We'll see you back here Friday for your news on your schedule.